Hi guys, I just want to thank you all for subscribing to this channel. I want to say hi to all the new subscribers and hi to all of the old subscribers. I just want to give you guys an update. I am still at the hospital and I'm still loving it. And I am losing a little bit of weight, not as much as I want to, because I know that weight loss is exercise plus eating, but I am just so happy that I stopped eating certain foods that I'm not supposed to be eating. I cut out a lot of sugar. I stopped eating a lot of, all of my whole diet consisted of carbs. I stopped eating so much of it, and I see that there's a difference in my energy level and all of that. So that is good. I am working out, but not as much as I should, but I'm getting on that. It's going to be, it's a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle thing. This is going to be like ongoing and forever. But yeah, that's going well. Okay, so what I want to say is stay in your grace place. I just want to encourage you with that. Those that want to become a CNA, those who want to become a nurse, you know if you are graced for something. It's in your heart to do it. You would do it whether or not someone gives you a paycheck or not. Because if you do something that your heart is not in, that you really don't want to do, you're not going to be successful at it, and you're not going to be happy doing what you're doing. And you're doing yourself and other people a disservice. And I've been reading the comments, and I just want to thank you guys for the encouraging words. And I just want to address those who are making comments trying to discourage people from doing this, because when we look at what we want to do through the eyes of somebody else and not from within ourselves, then we can let that discourage us. There are people who only do whatever it is that they're going to do for money, and that is their only motivation. And we know that we hear the saying, the love of money is the root of all evil. Well, that's actually true, and we all know that, but it's actually a scripture. It is from 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10, and it says the love of money is the root. It's the riza, it's the source, the origin, the motive for all kinds of evil. So if you are doing what you're doing for money, and that's your motivation, that's the source, that's what's driving you, you're never going to be happy. You're always going to find that whatever you're doing is the worst job, it's on the planet, or it's something that's not worth your time. Because if any time money is involved, there's all types of evil attached to it if the love of money is there. That's why when you do what you do, make sure you're doing it because you're loving it. It's in your heart to do. You love taking care of people. You love seeing people's health increase. You want to help people. This is what you feel that's in your heart that you are graced to do. If you're doing it because you need a job and you just need to do something, then don't do it. Turn around and go find something else to do. If you're doing it because you just want money quickly, or there's money in healthcare, or wherever you live, healthcare is what they offer as the main job source for the people in your neighborhood or in your town or whatever, then find something else to do. Because I know that times are hard and we just have to get what we can get. But if your attitude is you're hating it, don't spread that and try to discourage other people with that, because this is how you feel because you're not in your grace place. Because your influence and your doubt and your disdain for something can negatively impact someone who was graced to do this. And this is where their real joy is found. And no one wants to be responsible for that. And those who are listening and looking at these comments and being discouraged for it, just know that if this is what you feel that you were graced and you were called to do, and that it's in your heart to do it, then go ahead and do it, and don't let the naysayers try to discourage you. Because no matter what you do, no matter what your profession, no matter what your career is, if it is not in your heart to do it, you're not ever going to be happy. You're not ever going to flourish or be successful in what you're doing, because you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. That's the same thing if you're going to nursing school for all the wrong reasons. If you're going because your parent, your mother or your father or your brothers and your sister is a nurse, oh well, I might as well be a nurse, or because there's a lot of money in it. Don't do it, because there's people that I work with, and I love the nurses that I work with, but many of them are unhappy. Many of them wish they never got into the nursing profession because they don't like it. It's not for everybody. That's why I say if money is your driving force, don't do it. Same with CNAs. CNAs who are going to nursing school, this is hilarious to me. But as a CNA, they're already mad, they're already frustrated, they already hate what they're doing. You know, they always come in with the attitude, and I work with a couple of these people. They come in with the attitude, they're never happy, they're always complaining, they don't have a smile on their face, and they're dealing with people who are sick, people who, the Bible teaches us that your spirit, your attitude can help your health become better. If your attitude, and you ever hear of people, for instance, like a older couple, their husband died. A couple of months later, they end up dying because some people, they just give up. They have no more spirit in them to rejuvenate that life to live, that motivation to live again. And it's the same with people's health. You will find that people who beat cancer, and this has been researched, it was their attitude was surrounded by, first they were surrounded by people who encouraged them, who loved on them, and they had an attitude of, I'm going to beat this, and they end up beating it. It's just in your everyday life. If you think that you're going to fail and you're going to become a failure, you're going to be a failure. The Bible teaches us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So that means life or death is in what you say, not meaning that you can create life, but it is what you believe. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think you're nothing, if you think you're a failure, if you think you can't do it, if you think, that is what you're going to become. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we have to be careful what we say out of our mouths. And if, like I was saying, if you're already a CNA and you already hate what you're doing and you're going to nursing school, what makes you think your attitude is going to change when you become a nurse? You're dealing with a whole different beast now. You're dealing with doctors, things that we as CNAs don't deal with. You're dealing with family. You know, in the world, you know, we say, don't touch my family. Some people, my man, but don't touch my family, don't touch my money. But in the hospital, when people are sick, don't mess with their medication and their health. Don't touch their money and don't touch their family. And this is what we're coming into. We're coming into that world. And if you, as a CNA, you already hate what you're doing, what makes you think that as a nurse you're going to all of a sudden have joy and love what you're doing when you're dealing with a whole different beast? You're dealing with healthcare on a whole different level. Yes, you're getting more money, but more stress and more problems come with it. More responsibility comes with it, and you have to be ready to handle that. You have to have a mind and a heart to handle that. And if you already have a bad attitude as a CNA, don't become a nurse and bring that attitude with it. And also, how are you going to switch from having that kind of attitude just because you're a nurse? Is it a pride thing because you think that you're one up on somebody? I don't understand. So if your attitude already as a CNA is bad and it sucks and you're not happy, what makes you think that it's going to change when you're a nurse, when you see other things on a different level? That's something to think about. Because I'm looking at these CNAs that I'm working with, and they're in nursing school, and they have the worst attitude ever, some of them. And they think that it's going to be better when they become a nurse, when they have to deal with more stuff. So you have to know that whatever you're doing, whatever you're going to become, that you're doing it for all of the right reasons. Because if money, status, the pride of life, if it's ambition, if it's, you know, whatever it is, whatever your motive is, if it's other than what it's supposed to be, because this is something that you were graced to do, you're in your grace place, this is your gift, this is what you feel that you have been called to do in life because you want to do it, whether or not money is there or not. If you're not doing it for the right reasons or for those reasons, then whatever you do, no matter what you do, you're not going to be a success at it, and you're not going to enjoy what you do. So if you want to become a CNA, just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you need a job and you just need something to do for the moment, because you're going to hate it, because that's the attitude that you're bringing into your work. I'm only doing this for the moment. I really don't care about you. I don't care that you're dying of cancer. I don't care that you have no more loved ones and you're the only one left in your family and you have nobody to talk to. I don't care about that. You just need to just hurry up and let me get to the next person. If that is your attitude, you're not helping the patient. And they know when you're there for the wrong reasons. They know when you're compassionate. They know when you are there because you want to help, and they know when you're there because this is just a job and they're just another number, another person that you just have to deal with for the night so that you can get your paycheck the next week. Don't be that CNA. Don't be that nurse. So I just want to say, those of you who want to become a CNA and this is what you want to do, do it. If you want to become a nurse and this is what you want to do because you want to do it and it's in your heart to do it, do it. If it's for the money, don't do it. Turn around, go find something else to do. Okay, guys, leave your comments if you have any questions about anything. If you want to talk about something specific, you want me to talk about something specific, you put it in the comment section and I'll see you guys later.